Well, hello, everybody. Hi. So it's me. It's Sunday. Um, and it's time change, whatever. So technically, it's only noon. It was right before noon, and I'm like, my watch says okay. My internal time clock says it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, Craig. My phone says no, it's only noon. It's only not even noon yet. I'm like, really? I've been sleeping for pretty much 2 days, 3 days. I took Friday off. Hey, Dee. I am so sorry about your kitty cat, Dee. That's rough. That's always a hard choice to make. And it's always too soon and never enough time. So everybody send Dee some happy thoughts. She lost her precious kitty, and we've all been there. Um, but yeah, so I've been sick. You still kind of hear it, but I'm doing better. Well enough now that I think tomorrow I definitely can go to work. I was going to go to work no matter what. But I did get some things come in over the last few days, and I didn't open anything. Or I opened some things, but I didn't open them on camera. I didn't do an unboxing. I didn't film. I have learned that if I film and I don't feel well and sound well, um, people get concerned. And my filming schedule at this point, I would be pushing content out into January. So I might be changing my channel some in 2026 anyway, to just do lives and not videos. Although I like videos, I get a lot of subscribers from my shorts. I get a lot of views from my shorts, but my what keeps me on YouTube is honestly my lives, talking to everybody here, hanging out with you guys. Hi, Jeanette. And interacting with my core people, which are you guys, because you're my friends, and I feel that way. And I don't know about the videos. We'll see how it goes. I think the videos perpetuate me to constantly. I have enough content and I have enough things to redo my whole collection and start over and film things. I, that's not really the excuse. The excuse, honestly, is I enjoy doing um, lives, but also right now I'm just tired. So when I'm tired, I don't make the best choices, and and I'm not feeling that well, which I make some pretty poor choices when I'm not feeling well, and then but we're doing better health wise a little bit. I did go out a little bit yesterday in the car with James. We went out to the um, outlet. Just well, I went to the outlet to the Disney store because um, it would be Halloween sale, because pretty much all the Halloween merch prior to Halloween was 40% off. So I knew that after Halloween it would go further off. So we were able to grab the two things I was looking at on reduce, and if anything else goes on further reduction, it's just a bonus. But Craig says just do lives if that's what makes you happy. Videos aren't necessary if they don't bring you joy. Yeah, sometimes they bring me joy. I like a lot of the comments I get on my lives, because there's lots of people who like the detail of the bags, and I love that. So that kind of, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud. But let me show you something that I bought because Craig showed it to me. And I normally don't buy from Old Navy. I haven't in a long time. But this is an Old Navy denim jacket, and it says, Old Navy down there. And this was on sale, I think half off or something. Um, and it has Mickey embroidered on the back of it. And this is a 4XL. So this will actually go around my bust, as the jacket should, even though there's zero stretch. This will actually fit me. It's a little bit shorter than I like, but what's so cool about this jacket was look at these buttons. These buttons are awesome. Like, I have not seen that on a lot of jackets before. And, I don't really wear denim jackets, but I like them. So Because I love denim. We're gonna try that jacket. So when I was shopping in Old Navy, or on the .com, I picked up. And sorry about the lighting. Um, I picked up this little tote bag, Mickey tote bag, and then I picked up these little pins. I'm going to show you what these pins. So these are on their .com. I don't know if these are in their store. Now I do live next to or near enough to an Old Navy store, but I always find Old Navy very overwhelming. So I don't know if I'm going to put these on my jacket. I did mean to put these on this little tote bag, but the more I look at my jacket, I think these might be really cool on the jacket. They're enamel, so I can put them like on the pockets and stuff. Isn't that cool? So I haven't figured out what I want to do with this. So I'm going to put this to the side for right now. And I'm going to open up this so you guys can see the cute little tote bag. This thing is adorable. Okay, so it's just a cute little tote bag. That's all it is. But it's not even like there is no crossbody option. It's just a little tote bag. And it was hey Kathy. It was very inexpensive. I think this is on sale for like $5 right now. So it was a bag. I had to have it. Did I need it? No. But I was getting the jacket, so I went and looked at the other things, and I really didn't. I really thought the pins were adorable. So I actually have quite a few boxes piled up in front of me. So we're gonna go through all this stuff. This I think is a set of sheet. Oh, you got it already. I know, Craig. I can't believe how fast that showed up because it really showed up very fast, and I think it got here within like 2 days of me ordering it. Because again, I live right next to an Old Navy, and I'm Old Navy, Gap, Banana Republic. They're all one happy family or whatever. So anyhow, okay, this is trash. I'm trying to clean up as I go. So we're gonna open this. This is from Virginia. Now I bought these because I was looking for Snoopy sheets and I couldn't find them. And then I actually went back to the one store where I saw the Stitch sheets that I did find. I bought those. But these ones I'm going to put right on the bed before I put the Stitch sheets on. The Stitch sheets are really only for when my. Oh, okay, this is not that box. Excuse me, this is not that box. This is a different box. This is a um this is a grab bag of things. I went to the lady's closet and just went and bought everything she had. Well, not everything, a lot of things she had. Now, this is an inspired box of things. I don't know if you realize this or follow anything, but the Queen of Thailand, the king's mother, so the ninth king, his wife, which would be the current king's mother, the 10th king, um, she passed at 93. So there's been a lot of content on my personal Facebook about the Queen and Thailand. The Queen was a very much revered figure because the ninth king of Thailand, and his wife were monogamous, and they were together. They had 4 children, and now that his son is king, he has a wife and a consort, and he's been married 4 times. This is his fourth wife, and he has a consort. So it's not quite as cool as his dad was. His dad's cooler, you know. His dad was the cool king, so the son's, yeah, he's there, you know. And you know, people don't say negative things about the monarchy, but I was going down into there's lots of tributes right now to the Queen Surrogate. Um, Jeanette says, "What size bed do you have, Jackie?" The bed I'm buying sheets for is a full size bed, but Jeanette, I already got them. Don't worry. Miss Kathy, when I comment on publishing. Then when I comment on publishing videos, it shows us Miss Kathy. Okay. Craig says my name still shows same, but everyone else changed that. I know it's weird. I have no idea what's up with YouTube right now, but everybody's changed weirdly with all the numbers at the end. So anyway, in this box is a bunch of stuff that came from Thailand because I was in my. Let me go look and see what people have from Thailand. on sale on Poshmark. So this is a Thai scarf. So a lot of people go to Thailand on vacation and they'll buy things. So I don't have to go and I can get these things. So this is a silk cotton knit scarf, 50% silk, 50% cotton. And this is from Chiang Mai. So this is from the north of Thailand. And this is a beautiful scarf, which I'm going to keep right here in this package so I don't destroy it for right now until I'm ready to wear it, because silk is very delicate. It's a beautiful, you can see the color. No, you can't. Okay, so let me get this out. The glare is not helping. Let me show you what I can show you. I'll see if I can put it back in there. Look at the colors. Look how beautiful this is. So I'm always looking for silks and things like this that I can use in my life that isn't just a decorative item. Um, which means, why are you putting it back in this package? Because I don't want it to get a pill, pilling my bracelets. I've found that I love my charm bracelets, but they can be very dangerous to knitwears, and it's especially silk. So I'm wearing my new Michael Kors sweater on Friday. It's a beautiful sweater, or was it Thursday? I can't remember. High opulent obsession, and it I snagged it several times and I kept pulling it to make sure I could get the snag out, but there's one charm or two or charms on here that are really like they snag a sweater. So I was looking at her things, this lady's things, and she had other things for sale. So this is one of the scarves she had for sale. This is just a regular pretty blue scarf, nothing, but you can see how these things get little puckers and pills because of the way they're woven, like right there. So I don't know if this one was a Thai silk scarf. I don't think it's a silk. I think this is just cotton, but it was just a pretty blue scarf, and we're in the scarf season. Um, and this is stuff I can wear in my office pretty easily. And then this one is a silk scarf, and look how pretty this one is. So these are things I love. I just don't want to, have to spend a thousands of dollars on. And you do. Have you seen Autumn Beckman's silk scarf collection? And even Meredith from Living Lux with Meredith, she has this amazing. Now this is a silk scarf, and it's a handkerchief hem. This is a beautiful. This is very pretty. If my sister sees this one, she will run off with it. My sister is a huge scarf person. She has an amazing collection of scarves, like amazing collection of scarves. I try not to buy any because whenever we got any as kids, um, my sister we'd swap back and forth. Thank you, opulent. Yeah, it's freezing here today, so my hands are actually working oddly enough. So and I got a bunch of these things she was selling. These little elephant charms that I just thought were so cute. Now these I don't think are Thai because these have a US price tags on them and stuff, but I didn't care. I was gonna get them. She had 4 of them, and these are gonna go on all kinds of different bags because look at how adorable. These are just so cute. These kind of feel like they came out of um like a world market kind of a place. It's beautiful. I'm wearing the Henry Bendel silk scarf right now. Love silk scarves. Yeah. Silk is amazing textile. So I really liked these and I got those. So while I was shopping in her closet, they also had these 2 things or 3 things. So I picked these up. Now these again are touristy items that you can buy normally in Thailand for a very expensive penny. And these are silk. So this is orange and pink. Look how cute these elephants are. Which is funny because this is a large-eared elephant is actually an African elephant. Thai elephants, Asian elephants have small ears. So this is 640 baht if you buy them in Thailand. So that's, roughly 20-30 baht per dollar or so. So this is really cute. I know, right? And then, okay. It comes with its own little dust bag, which I think is adorable. So it's like a little gift bag for your elephant. You can put your elephant in a little dust bag. I mean, how cute is that? And this is the elephant dust bag. So I'm always looking for these. My sister at one point had a giant elephant one. So there's another one in here. So when I saw these, I had to have them. And normally, like this is the stuff I want from Thailand that my mom says, well, what do you want me to get you from Thailand? I'm like, this. And my mother never does. She never does get us these things. She'll get us these like 2,000 baht gorgeous silk, creations. And what I really want from her to buy me is this $600 or 600 baht. It's like, no, this was 850 baht. So less than $40 toy. This is what I want my mom to get me. My mom always gets me like some fancy highfalutin gorgeous piece of silk. And I don't know what she thinks my life is, but I get things dirty. I drop things. I spill things. I would rather have the toy. But my mother is like, no, you must have this beautiful, gorgeous silk scarf, you know? And I appreciate it. But that means I just have to buy the toys where I can find the toys. And right now, those are very popular things people buy in a tourist trap, or just, as tourists. When you're in Asia, when you're in Thailand, and you're at the store, those are cute things. And you always think you're going to use it. And then you get home and you're like, oh, did I buy this? Because now you're out of the environment. And it kind of doesn't fit your decor. Or you're not using it the way you thought you were going to use it. So anyway, that was one box. Let's do the second Poshmark box I have. And I didn't think it was this one because this is such a heavy thing. So let's take a look and see. I was playing solitaire just now, and Milo decided to walk across my game. Cats do that. I know the elephants are so cute, right? So those were Jim Thompson silk. So at least the elephants were. And then let's see how long I can last before I have to stop talking. So this is from New Hampshire. I don't think I've ever gotten a box from New Hampshire before. So these are the sheets I ordered, and these are much heavier than I thought they would be. So the lady who sold these said they were only used one time, and I'm like, I don't care. They're microfiber sheets for my guest bed. I'll wash them. They're fine. But look how cool these sheets are. They're just Snoopy sheets. So apparently she must have had this for a guest bed or her kid's bed, and somebody said, no, I don't like them. And they're now mine. So, and this is, the pillowcase. So it's hard to say no to, like. And she gave me a cute penguin gift. This is a cute little, that was a freebie that she threw in there. So I got these sheets for like 16 bucks. And I think they probably only cost $16 when she bought them, because they're from, I've seen these sold at Marshall's and Marshall's and like Ross and the group, Home Goods group. They sell. That's where I normally get those sheets from. And my nephew went to Africa and he bought me back a wooden elephant. Oh, that's so cute. That's cute. That's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, now I have sheets, so I'm gonna wash them and throw them on my guest bed, and that will be done. I'm just too tired to do it right now. I just threw them in the corner. Yes, I did. I still have quite a few more things to open. The lighting is just awful. I don't like filming during the day because it's the window with the lighting, but whatever. It is what it is. So this item, this is a Disney store unboxing. So these are things I bought full price. Well, full price as in on sale from Disney. And by the way, it's not cold here. It was colder during last week, whatever brought the crud in, it was colder then. Now we're getting back to warm again. So this is a Disney store box, and I bought this from the shopdisney.com. So, yeah. And I bought quite a few things, and my husband does not know about these things. Uh, because I didn't quite share. This is a puzzle, and you know how I feel about Sorcerer Mickey, and it's a puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle with the characters on books. I just thought that was so cool. So I got this for me. I might take it to the office to have us put it together in our we have a puzzle table at the office where several parts of our office have puzzles. Um, so I also picked up some more of the Lorcana game deck, and I want to play this um with my husband because I keep buying the cards, and these are probably duplicates of, but they were such a good sale. I bought all 4 decks, and then I picked up this. This is what got me to go down. Um, yeah, Sorcerer Mickey is amazing. This shirt. Now I don't buy very many things from the Disney store at full price because I know eventually it all goes on sale. This was full price because I wasn't gonna risk missing out on this shirt. Look at the embroidery on that, and then wait till you see the back. That. Yeah, there's some things I will spend full price on. This is one of them. So I bought this t-shirt. I bought a red one that came out earlier, and then I bought this one. And this one is far cooler than that red one was. And I thought the red one was pretty dang cool. So this is a pretty awesome. This is like a $30 t-shirt because I knew I had to have it. There was no way I was gonna not get that and potentially miss out on its not being there because I'm like, that's such an awesome, that's a risk you take if you wait for a sale. It's like, will it still be there when you want it? And sometimes it will not be there. So I went ahead and bought it. So I have 2 more things to open, and then we will be done with the opening palooza. So this is something I bought brand new from I Love Dooney. I know, Jeanette, that shirt's awesome, right? Oh yeah, DS or opulent, sorry. That it's worth it. Yeah, full price. At least Disney loves. Uh, I know for some things, Sorcerer Mickey is my favorite, and I know it comes and it goes like all things Disney. It just waxes and wanes based on the what's they're planning to release or whatever. So whenever he comes back in style, I buy everything I can, and then I know that eventually they'll cycle to something else. So right now, Stitch is the big winner. If you've noticed, the princesses have taken a back seat a little bit. They haven't been as popular in the merch department, but Sorcerer Mickey is out in force. I read that Toys R Us will be coming back to the US. Yeah, we actually have one near me. I have a Toys R Us near me. I don't go in there, but we do have one. So this is the bag I purchased from I Love Dooney. It was a very good price. This is much smaller than I thought it would be, although it did say it was small. So I shouldn't be surprised because it is small. But this is called the small zip sack, and I didn't have this one, and it's in my favorite colorway, which is jean. I have several bags in the jean colorway from I Love Dooney, and this was a very good sale. I think I got this bag for like $65. They're now starting their Black Friday sale, but I whatever that means, because I don't know what that means to everybody else. But so I got this, and I'm keeping it. I really like it. I'm always looking for something I don't have from this brand, which is Dooney. And this is cheaper buying it new than it was buying it used. So this does not have a removable strap. So this thing, it's completely the way it is the way it is. You can adjust it, but it's not removable. And I like it. That's really cute. I've never seen this one, so this is really cool. Um, let's see. Let's take a look at the inside. The inside has the uh, it just has the tan interior, which I prefer to the red interior. And I'm just gonna. I dropped some of the paperwork. It will stay there. So let's unwrap the hardware on the Dooney is it changed a little bit from what I used to from the older years. I'm so used to buying Dooney Florentine that I'm not used to buying their regular. I've noticed that on their regular items now, the hardware is a little bit different than it used to. So this is about as small as a bag as I really want to go. I probably should be carrying this size bag normally, but whatever. So, but this has an adjustable strap, so you can take out this whole middle section if you just want this to be a short shoulder, or you can be a long crossbody, which is how I'll wear it, and hopefully this will be long enough. But I'm a huge fan of Dooney and Burke, so I will always look for their stuff, and they had some really good sales last month, and even right now the sales are okay, but last month I don't know what that was. They had some amazing sales happening. So this is the little bag I bought, and I'm gonna get rid of the paper. And this is really the size bag I should be carrying. This is the bag I should be carrying. But I probably won't get another one like that. So my news just came up on my notification just now. Um, so this next item is a big item. This is an item I bought from a Facebook friend, and I so this is her item, and I got it from her closet. And I'm super happy to get it. So let's just get in here. It's a very big box. The item isn't that big, but I'm assuming that it just was hard to get a kind of box to fit it. So she just used what she had. This kind of looks like one of those neat sorry, my nose is dripping, my sinuses are mad at me. Whatever's up with this weather is not happy. So hey, how did you guys have a good Halloween? Did people trick or treat? We had a whole bunch of candy left over. We always pass out candy, and then I put out a sign, we put out a table, and we put out a bunch of candy. And since we live in the back of the neighborhood, only the most persistent kids come this far back. So we always end up having leftover candy. So but we had a bunch of kids come. I mean, we passed out quite a bit of candy, so it's not like we didn't pass out any, but probably less than normal than we normally would. How does this thing open? This box is like Fort Knox. We can't tell. There we go. Yeah, I definitely opened that wrong. This is it's a fancy box. I don't know. This is the item. So the item isn't as big as that box was. But I said it was probably hard to find a box. Oh. So this is her bag. This is a Dooney and Burke bag. No trick for treaters left. Uh, we left the gates closed, sadly. Yeah, no, we don't. We haven't passed out candy in years and years and years. I mean, like open the door, hand out candy. We just have just put it out on the table and say, "Hey, kids, take whatever you want." And every year, most of the time, it gets so dark where we live because we live in a rural area that it's only a 2-hour window of trick or treaters, and then after that, there really isn't any. Um, Now this is an amazing bag. Now this bag came out of this lady's personal collection. I've never seen it before, and as soon as I saw it, I said, "Can I buy your bag?" So this is a messenger style Toscana collection. This is the Toscana Dooney, and this is probably one of their men's collections. So even though it looks like it's finicky to get into, it just buckles. It has suede underside. So, and then let me show you the inside. This is a very attractive bag. So it has pen organization. And it's a blue interior. Oh, this leather is amazing. I try to buy this bag every time I find anything in this collection. I try very hard to purchase it because it is such an underrated, in my opinion, and such a well-made collection. And it's called the Toscana collection. And this is definitely the men's bag line. But bags, as far as I'm concerned, have no gender. And this is a luggage tag, the concrete. And I'm going to put that on the side over here where there probably was a different tag at some point, but who knows where that's gone to. And this bag looks like it has not even, it looks brand new. This might have been one of those things that somebody buys their spouse or say, "Hey, honey, I found this bag. Would you like it? Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever." And the spouse is like, "I don't really love it." And it just sits in a closet. That's the story I came up with anyway. And for me, it is perfect. And so it has this beautiful, um, I mean, this is such a well-made bag, guys. Look, it has the shoulder strap guard on here, and then because it's in the men's collection, probably means it's going to be long enough for me to wear as I would like to wear it. You never can tell, but mostly men's collection bags tend to be a little bit longer in the strap than the women's, and I'm round and busty, so I need the extra. But man, this is awesome. This is literally one of the coolest bags. Yeah, perfect fit. No, this isn't going to fit a laptop. It will fit an iPad. You know, it is. This is what I would call a European travel bag for men. This is the type of bags that my uncle used to carry. Now he's not European, but in Europe you see men carrying bags like this more than you do in America, and in Asia, men carry bags too. Um, all the time, actually. Not you don't want to carry everything in your pocket, and when you're in a city that's a walking city, any walking city where you're on mass transit or public, and you're going places, this is what you carry, and in Asia, men as well as women grow up carrying. They wear uniforms for school. They also have uniformed bags that they have to carry. They're not backpacks. They're like a briefcase shoulder bag things. They're not like American backpacks. So or what we do in America. So people are used to carrying bags, and it's just a different culture there. So is it 21 p.m. here? I'm still in my PJs in bed now. Wow. So anyway, that is my short but sweet haul of things to show you guys that I have just stacked up here. I'm probably the most excited about the bag and the elephants. I love these elephants. I think they're so cool. My sister had one that was like this big and this tall. I'll show you again. I just really love these things. Um, they just make me so happy. I mean, how can you not love that? You know, just so cute. So anyway, that's what I did today, and this is really all the. It's good to get up to do something because I have been sleeping since Friday. Pretty much, I've been sleeping, and I did get up to do. So I made some soup on Friday. Saturday, um, we just went out and I got some clam chowder. And then today, and then last night, James made some chili in the crock pot. I had chili today. And I'm just going to go back to bed. I'm going to drink some more liquid, take a nap, and that's it. So, anyway, if you guys watch Dawn Loves Couture and Jolie tonight, they should be going live. I will be lurking. Tomorrow, I go to work, so we will see how I do. If I go live on Monday, I probably will. It will probably be very short and sweet. Depends on how much talking I have to do during the day and how much medication I have to take. So I've been taking like double antihistamines and I've been taking ibuprofen. I did check to make sure it wasn't, the dreaded COVID or flu, and it's not those things. It's just something flew in with the cold front. I'm allergic to everything in the air, so it's probably just something blew and hit me real hard, and I just, I've been tired, so when your immune's down, you're down. So anyway, I'm gonna get off this live. I'm gonna go get something to drink, and I'm gonna lay down again. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me and being my friends and watching my videos and commenting and showing up. It makes me feel better. It makes me want to keep coming back and talking to everyone and showing you the cool stuff I find because you know it's show and tell. Apparently, I didn't get enough of it when I was in grade school, and I love doing it still. And I like talking about things and showing you things and things that you may not have seen or look for or like could find, like pre-loved silk scarves. Yes, you can buy pre-loved sheets. You can wash textiles. It's okay. So anyhow, have a great day, y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.